Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dante, aka Dante DeFi, and in today's video, we're just going to encompass everything that has gone on in the last year and 6 months or so of my hiatus from YouTube. Just kind of go over what's going on and where I'm at now, and hopefully there's some of you out there that are still in the crypto game, still going strong. Again, the last, I think, 4 months, 5, 6, 7 months, or the last year really, has proven that there's still insane opportunity in this market, regardless of what has gone on in the past. Crypto markets are not dead, and the cycles are potentially repeating. But for all of you guys that are OGs, the ones that were around at the start or from the start and have been a part of this journey, obviously, real unexpectedly, I stopped posting YouTube videos. And to give you a little bit of context, for those of you who were around in the crypto space back then, the Luna crash and then the overall crash of the markets really did me in. Mainly the Luna crash, because I had a percentage of my portfolio in UST, and then when that went under, I kind of just lost a lot of faith in the markets as a whole, and decided that I don't know where the market's going for the next year, but it's not going to be in a positive direction just based on everything that has gone on. And then, of course, from there, the FTX, whole situation with FTX occurred. And I'm dearly, sad for those people who lost money in FTX, because, again, I've made a lot of mistakes and publicly made a lot of mistakes on things that I've decided, mainly like Wonderland. Luna was a great trade, terrible investment. Wonderland also great trade, terrible investment. But those were two of my major public failings, I would say, things that I was very openly about. Alliance Block, another terrible investment. But outside of that, I think everything else has the potential to recover past all-time highs, anything mentioned on this channel. But that being said, obviously FTX was not something I even, for whatever reason, never even, tried out, made an account on, never even went through and bought FTT or any of those things, and we never discussed any of it. It was just not something that was ever on my radar. And so to the people who did lose money in that, I really am sorry for you guys. That sucks. I know how you feel. Obviously lost money in more degenerate ways than on FTX, but you will recover if you are of the right mindset. So that being said, the last year and change, basically I dedicated to working on myself, working on my health, and it's been probably the best year of my life. Now, I'm never going to say there's one year of my life that's the best. I just think in terms of what I've been able to accomplish personally, and that's all, personal, private, I've been able to transform my life in a lot of different ways, and I'm very proud of myself. But that work wouldn't have been able to be fully focused on if I was uploading to YouTube. And I realized I was very open about how I invested and what I thought about different things related to crypto and the markets, and in a sense was a little bit naive at the time. That's kind of how it went from there. I've been in the crypto markets pretty much every single day of my life since then, and investing my time into the space. And I'm, proud of myself to say that any money that I lost, quote unquote, lost, back in the day, I was able to recover. And that was just based on the fact that I was able to not give up on continuing to see the opportunities within the markets. And so right now I'm in a better position than I was ever in my life. And so I have to be grateful for that. And I only say that to all the people who think, oh, you lose some money or you make a trade or a bad trade and then you quit. For all of those people who wanted to quit, I would encourage you to maybe potentially see why you fell into the trap that you fell into, and then move on from there and try and see objectively what's going on and be able to capture opportunities, whether that's in life or in the crypto market, for an example. I don't think it's really any different. But yeah, guys, I'm just here to say I hope you guys are all doing well. If you guys were following me on Twitter, you knew I was pretty much active throughout the whole time that I was inactive on YouTube. I was basically posting on Twitter and also talking about the cryptos, the projects that I was researching. So any of you who were interested in Tau or Caspa or SPA, like a bunch of these tokens that are now doing very well, we were talking about it on Twitter, and I hope some of you guys were able to catch up or catch on to some of the things that I was talking about, and maybe do your own research on them and see the opportunity that is now kind of presenting itself as prosperous, I guess. Again, obviously, the timing of my return and the markets going up is no coincidence. For again, like a very long time, nobody wanted to hear about crypto, so I knew posting about crypto or posting about what was potentially opportunities weren't going to be the most exciting. Now, there is a core group of people out there, because I've been a part of the communities ever since the bear market started. There's a core group of individuals that exist in the crypto markets that do see the opportunity and have been very, very vigilant. And so if you have been someone who's been on the sidelines or believes that crypto is done for, or it's never going back to all-time highs, or regulation or the US or something's going to come and stop it, I don't think that's a viable way to look at what's going on. And I think the markets are going to prove that theory wrong, or those doubters wrong. That being said, we're not in a super cycle. This is not going to go on forever. And taking profits and not being married to your bags is definitely the way to go. Hodling for the long term, I understand that some people will do it. It's not my strategy. It's just not. I have realized the importance of capital preservation. I've made, like I said, so many big wins and threw them back into the market, and then they ended up not being so big anymore. I won't make that mistake moving forward. I have been able to learn a lot the last year about how to kind of just do this without the influence of a YouTube channel and a bunch of people following me doing it and their influence on me. And I've been more successful, to be honest. I did care deeply about what my viewers thought, how they were doing, how their portfolios were doing. If we were in it together type thing. It's just not possible. It's not possible to be like that. Unfortunately, you got to be extremely selfish in this market, because people don't care. They will rip you apart. If it's between them and you, it is always going to be them. And I've learned that lesson the hard way, and I will not forget that lesson, because, like I said, you learn from experience. You're never going to forget. You make the same mistake twice, that's on you. But all that being said, guys, I do appreciate you for being here. If you're still here and still watching the video, I hope you're doing well. The crypto markets are exciting for the people who have been inactive for pretty much the whole bear market. I can see the attention coming back to the space that did not exist prior. And so to all of you guys who are probably waking up and coming back into the space that haven't been here, welcome. And yeah, there's no set schedule on when I will continue to make videos. There's nothing like that. Just when I feel like popping on here and saying hello. But yeah, if any of you are out there, go follow me on Twitter. Like I said, that's mainly where I'm going to be talking about what I'm specifically looking at. But outside of that, I'm not going to really, put any pressure on myself to do anything out of the realm of just uploading when I feel like uploading. So hope you guys are all doing well. Hope this closes some loose ends. For those of you who are wondering where I went. And yeah, don't ever give up on yourselves. That's my main message. Peace.